day everybody, my name is Te Aroha Mātinga and I'll be speaking throughout the video clip today, East Coast Run 10th anniversary. Well, we've left Tokoroa and we've now stopped at Rotorua to meet up with some more riders, as well as the backup vehicle, the four-wheel drive driven by Ngairi and Colin Ngamoki. From Rotorua, we'll meet up with some more riders in Awakiri.
I was in Wairoa last year and I was heading back to Vegas and I ran into these fellows at the pub. So I said, I'm hopping on the next one.
Wow, so you flew all the way to which part of Australia?
Kalgoorlie.
Kalgoorlie.
Right in the desert. Good old landing. I came in through Wednesday, landed Thursday. We don't get this over there.
Bet.
You gotta ride over there, you leave at 4 in the morning. When the sun comes out, just get off the road. Otherwise, it's too hot.
Yeah.
Leon.
Okay, where do you come from?
Te Puke. Yeah, I came by myself, got here and thought everyone had gone because there was no bikes like normal.
Yeah.
But the guy at the gas station said, no, all good, no one's been here yet. I just know all the boys for years, went last year for the first time, went down halfway the year before, so yeah.
So you enjoy that? Or
Oh yeah.
enough to want to go
Oh
back?
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
good.
nice.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy the rest of the run.
Thanks, you too.
The riders who left Rotorua got to meet up with Leon and other riders at the stop. So during that time, they bond and get to know each other a little bit more better throughout the weekend. I noticed they happen to do that at every stop. It's pretty cool to watch. From Awakiri, the motorcyclists then move on to Opotiki, and from Opotiki on to Torere Marae. Everything we get fed today is homegrown. These people are very self-sufficient. Much to our delight and surprise, we get invited to a 90th birthday. As we were called onto the marae, Raina Savage responded also with the karanga on our behalf. Now that we have been called on by the kuia of Tōrere Marae, the speeches take place. Our speakers today are Lionel Martinga and Wania Taiapa. During this time, the people of Tōrere Marae are presented a taonga, a gift from the riders as a symbol of appreciation for all the years of support that the riders have received. Just the things that surround this marae, they're beautiful. The artwork, the church on the side, and I just think it reflects the people of the marae. They're beautiful, and that's our lovely Ngāri Ngāmoki now. This is her whānau, so she just felt really blessed to come back and see, you know, how things have progressed over the years. So you definitely feel the love, feel the spirit and the people of Tōrere Marae. Oh, this meeting, this gathering was almost like our Puropuro Ake, our farewell. So it was a moving time. They, you know, had our ending speeches. And it was just a moment to come together and reflect on our visit at Tōrere Marae. And again, you felt the aroha, you felt the wairua of the people of that place. And I tell you, it just felt so good in that place with beautiful people. From Tōrere Marae, we now head towards Waihau Bay, have a little bit of a rest before carrying on to Tikitiki. Boat there?
Yes.
So how has the run been for you so far in terms of comfortability?
Oh, amazing. And amazing respect and support for the fact that I'm A, on a slower bike, and B, I've got a foot that's stuffed.
How easy was it for you to travel around the coast?
Fine. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, if there's one thing that has stood out the most for you about this weekend, what would that one thing be?
Oh, the absolute respect and support that everyone on the group has for each other, hey? Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What did you enjoy the most about the run?
Oh, it's the ride and the people again.
Yeah. Okay. As the riders make their way around the coast, Waihau Bay, it's the perfect stopping point. Yeah? What's your name?
Owen.
And Owen,
Yeah.
what has caused you to come on the East Coast Run?
Oh, I've been on about 6 times now, and it's just awesome.
Yeah,
It's just
so-
all a palace and all, yeah.
One thing that has stood out the most about this trip this weekend?
Oh, just you know, people turning up in the rain and still doing it hard. Yeah, that's been fantastic, eh?
Oh, lovely. And how far have you travelled from Owen?
Mangatroto, up north.
Konairi Ngāmoki ai. Unfortunately, I missed out last year due to a tangihana, and I wanted to come to have a look. Haven't been around the coast for a while, so what better way to do it? There was some amazing whānau, and really enjoyed it, and met a lot of whānau I didn't know I had here, and seeing a lot of whānau that I haven't seen for years. So yeah, awesome kaupapa, awesome team to travel with, and yeah, can't wait till next year. The whakawhanaungatanga and the respect that everyone has for Lionel around the East Coast in terms of the kaupapa and why we're riding, just the wairua internally with all the rōpū. I mean, I came here and met strangers, but now they're whānau, and now we'll have that lifelong connection.
Cliff.
And Cliff, what has caused you to come on the run?
Last time we came was 2015, and this year was the 10-year anniversary.
Yes. And what have you enjoyed the most about the run?
Oh, the whole thing's pretty cool. The weather's held off, so that's pretty cool.
What area would that be?
There's always a group of good people that are always here. That's always a bonus.
George Tufāngai, Rawiri Wānoa, Levi Mackie.
Nice. So what's caused you to come on the run, George?
I've been on this run for the last 4 years, so yeah, I really enjoy the company of the brother Lionel who takes this run, and I enjoy the company of all the riders that come on this run, like Rock over here.
Yeah, with the brother Lionel, Tautoko the brother Lionel, and because now we're back in my homeland, where my bloodlines come from, so it's mean.
Yeah, no, for me it was a good time to hang out with all the riders, and I just put my hat off to Lionel because he made this run happening. And most importantly, it's good to catch up with all the brothers who came on the ride. So yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay. So if there's one thing that has stood out for you from this weekend, what would that be?
Pretty much everything, to be honest.
The rain. The rain. I love it.
Was that there wasn't much of it?
Nah, well, yeah, there wasn't enough. Yeah. No, it was good. No, just the company of the brothers. The company of the brothers, cool.
Nice.
Oh, the food, definitely the food, and the company of the brothers, eating with them, and enjoying it, and being happy with the brothers. Yeah, the kai, and the manaakitanga. Yeah.
How many times have you come back now?
Fifth run.
Fifth time? This is your fifth time? And
I've been around twice, but I've been on 4, like come to Torere twice as well, but this is the 4th run here.
oh, nice.
3 times. So
times?
it was awesome. So it was the biggest time to come back here, so it's beautiful.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, guys.
Wani Savage.
And what has caused you to come on the East Coast Run?
Tradition. Been doing it for the last, since it started. Yeah. And those choice buds, Lionel, I met up with Lionel and Warriors of Zion in those days, and the Redeemed, choice bunch of guys. Yeah. And there's a few of them were in the Hinaki together, but now we're on the other side.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what's the most enjoyable part of the East Coast Run?
Meeting people. Yeah, no, it's a choice bud. Every run there's been different people. Yeah. And not only from the run here, we go to other runs and we meet up again. There'll be other venues so we go to.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
My name is Ian Rikiangi, Tokuingoa.
And what has caused you to come on the run today, this weekend?
Fellowship, mostly the Lord, and being the 10th annual East Coast Run. It's a big one for Lionel and the total for Lionel and all the whānau that have come and been and gone on this run at the same time. Right.
And how many runs have you been on?
This is my first, I think. Yes, Uncle has told me over the years, but being February after Christmas, never have any putia. Always catching up on those bills that we miss out on. Yes, darling.
Yes, I agree. And what have you enjoyed the most about the run?
It'd have to be the welcome at the Torere and the kaumātua inviting us back for his birthday, the 90th birthday. That would have to be the so far. Yes, yes.
Aye. And you've enjoyed the run so far?
Oh, immensely, darling.
Lovely. What's your name?
Colin Namuki.
And what has caused you to come on the run today, this
Well,
weekend?
I come on as a safety vehicle for Lionel asked me if I could do the safety vehicle.
And what has stood out the most for you for this weekend?
The whole weekend has just been great since the day we left.
Yeah.
Following the bikes and getting to meet everybody is fantastic.
Good. Come back, you know, again on the East Coast run?
It would. Yes, it would.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What's been a highlight for you?
Well, just getting to meet everyone has been my highlight, but following the bikes, being able to chase the bikes is good fun.
After receiving a warm welcome from the locals, it's it's protocol to respond back. So that's exactly what Hori Te Whāngai done on our behalf, on behalf of all those that travelled down on the 10th anniversary East Coast Run. Once the speeches had completed, the riders made their way into the club rooms, where they were greeted by the beautiful singing voices of the Kapahaka group from the House of Breakthrough in Gisborne.
Well, everybody knows the Wakaputan, eh? That's the original flag. And why we wear this one is because his Crowa, Oscar Elwyn Savage, used to fly it on his steamers. When he was a trader back in the day, the Crowa used to always fly this because this was the flag that was recognised as a trading flag, the wheeler-dealer flag, you would say. So when we started wearing this is what we found out about his tupuna. Is that he actually, back in the day when he was going around, he used to travel around overseas, over to the islands. This is like 5 generations, 6 generations back. Really? And his Crowa was one of these. And of course the Tino Rangatiratanga flag, we always have that. And this is our iwi riders flag. And of course that needs no explanation, does it? Yeah. He tangata. And that's what iwi riders is about. It's not about just Māori, it's about people, iwi, ko iwi, whether it's here or overseas, Pākehā, Māori, Waipi, we just go out and help and support kaupapa like that. Nice. Any kaupapa, tangihana, hurako hatu, stuff like this, that's what we do as iwi riders. Ka pai tēnā?
Ka pai.
Ka pai tēnā.
Now I know I didn't catch your name.
Raina Savage, and this is John Savage.
And I've asked John some questions this morning about what's caused you to come on this run this weekend.
This weekend? Oh, this is what, your 8th, this is his 9th ride.
Yeah.
And I just tag along.
And is this your 9th ride as well?
Yeah, I think I've had about 5, 6 rides, 5 or 6. Yeah, I missed out last year because we had a kaupapa back at the marae, so yeah, So he came by himself, but usually we travel together.
Okay. And so if there's one thing that you can point out about this weekend that's really stood out for you, what would that one thing be?
Whakawhanaungatanga, yeah. Good to see the old fellas, the old riders, and the new riders coming. And, you know, this is built up because we were back when there was only a few people supporting this kaupapa, the locals, and it was good to see so many here last night to welcome us in.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, and I see the new stuff that they put in here, and yeah, it's good. So I think it's nice to think that we had part of that, you know, building Denmark. They've always been good to us, so they've been really good to us, this local.
Nice.
The locals. And so, kia ora rātou.
And how far have you travelled from?
We come from Te Māhoi, from Te Teko, just go in the bush. We live under the dam in Matahina.
Wow.
Ora he nui ai, hoa, ki a nui hoki, te whakamui ki aia. I te pao tō tātou atua, i te maunga o tōna toku. Oe hara mai ka, i o te o tauri, ki te o mara. Nāwei, nāwei, nāwei mātou e whakaorangi e.
The riders leave MC Club rooms and head towards Gisborne, but not without stopping first at Tolaga Bay.
Years, so every time they've come here, we've caught up with them.
So 10 years
Yeah, 10 years since they've been stopping in here on their way out, yeah.
And awesome. So what's your role in the church?
So I'm the leader of the kapaka of Wakatua,
yes.
which performed for the team last night, which was absolutely awesome. And I'm also one of the leaders in the worship team. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
My name is Gregory Joseph Jennings.
Now, what's caused you to come on this ride for the weekend?
Fellowship, good scenery, and just, hanging with a good bunch of guys.
And how many years have you been coming on the road?
I've done 5 so far.
Yeah. And so if there's one thing that you can point out from this weekend that's been a real highlight and stood out for you, what would that be?
The brotherhood. Just hanging with the brothers on the road. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. And just sharing different things, life experiences. And of course, we get around to talking about the gospel, so that's a plus as well.
And the news of the cyclone, it wasn't enough to put you off?
No, we considered it, and you thought, well, no, it's 10th, it's special, and just the opportunity to catch up with some good friends again. So, hey, you get wet, nothing wrong with being baptised more than once in your lifetime, eh?
The riders had presented a taonga to the House of Breakthrough for all of their years of support and their service, and this was led by Willie Rudolph of Rotorua.
People have come and gone, but if there's anybody else that I've missed out, forgive me. So on behalf of the people I've just said, I'd like to just present that to you. They're brother.
What's your name?
Joanne.
And what's your involvement with the riders over the last 10 years?
Well, we're part of the Manaki, I suppose, team. Some of the team helps with the cooking and the preparing of the food in that. And usually we're the crew that comes in and just helps around with pulling up the kai and doing the dishes and saying hi or having a feed with the manahiri. And they are always really friendly. And just real respectful. And knowing Lionel has just been a real bonus too.
And working alongside the Kapaka team that I saw today.
Yes, oh, they're awesome. And it was
They are.
really neat to see them minister last night at the K-Bar. Yeah, that was really neat, really special.
Thank you, Jane.
Okay, so let's hear the three parts: is peace, truth, and righteousness. And here we have talking about the war, but here is the peace. From Isaiah chapter 2, verse 4. The Lord says, "It comes a day when we're going to beat our swords into plowshares, and that instruments of war become instruments of peace." So this is what it's just an aid to share this korero about peace, the Prince of Peace.
Nice. Just one more petrol stop before we head towards the Waioika Gorge. So now we're at the Waioika Gorge, where Lionel and Henry, a few others, dived into the river to have a nice cold swim, which it was just such a hot weekend and more muggy than anything, I think. But yeah, everybody breaks off from here and goes their own separate way. As I went around and videoed each person, what was interesting and stood out for me was their highlight, or the best part of their weekend. Wasn't the food, wasn't how they got there, wasn't the beautiful scenery that they had on the way there, wasn't even the places that we went to. The thing that was their major highlight for the weekend was people. Very simple people. To meet new people, to meet old friends, to fellowship in the company of others. It comes down to people.